remember those days, those L's. I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake game, staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need bad energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me.
What's up, YouTube family? Happy New Year. It is 2020. These years are flying by at this point. Hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve. I cannot believe it's 2020. We're at day 7, so if you wrote down some goals, I hope you're still sticking to it because it's early on to not. I want to just be in bed and have some girl talk with you guys and talk with you guys about some things. 2019, just to be 100% honest, I feel like I went through a lot. I feel like I wasn't myself. I feel like through everything that I went through, I just pushed myself to keep going. Outside looking in, I feel like I did some great things in 2019. I was here, I was there, I was traveling, working with brands. I think that maybe, you know, looking at my social media, seems like everything's great. But emotionally and in my real life and at the end of the day when I'm like by myself, I feel like I was going through it. And I tend to talk about things after I've gotten over them. I'm definitely still emotionally hurt from a lot of things that happened in 2019, but it's really hard for me to communicate with people. I don't think I'm the best communicator. I deal with things alone. I won't talk about them to people. I think I do a good job of making it seem like nothing's wrong with me. I feel like someone can ask me, are you okay? And I'm probably like, yeah, I'm great. Even if I'm not, I just kind of like ball it up, push it inside, move on. I feel like I don't even deal with things. I just move on. And sometimes that's not the best. And in 2019, I feel like things just kept happening every single month. I mean, I was like, can a bitch get a break? Can a bitch get a break from the bullshit? I learned a lot about myself in 2019. I learned a lot about people. The biggest thing with me, if you don't know who I am, or you're new to my channel, or you just haven't been watching my journey on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I went to college, and when I graduated from college, I wanted to live in New York and chase my dreams. So I got my first place in New York. I moved to New York with 0 friends, 0 connections. I didn't have a manager. I didn't know where to start anything. And I'm now 3 years later. I've created all of this for myself, moved into my dream apartment, you know, doing the thing, traveling, doing everything that I want to. And still, I feel like 2019, I kind of went into like a quarter life crisis, where it brought me to, you know, facing myself and saying like, am I completely happy? Do I completely know myself? Asking myself a lot of questions with everything that was going on in my life. I turned 25 in November, which is crazy. I can't believe I'm freaking 25. Let's start there. And I'm walking into this new year. I feel like the first thing I learned in 2019 is 1, contracts, non-disclosures, contracts, and more non-disclosures. Everybody needs one. I don't trust no one. I definitely have trust issues now. I don't trust a soul with my business, with my body, with my mind, with anything of mine. Just realizing how fake people can be. Everybody doesn't have the same heart as you. Everybody doesn't think like you. Everybody isn't as genuine as you. And when I say you, I'm talking about me. Sometimes I walk into relationships just like, you know, girl, I walk into relationships the wrong way. Like, I definitely have to protect and guard my heart more with all relationships. I definitely have to watch out for people. And it's definitely been a learning lesson throughout this. I don't know See, for me, like, people can Google me. You can watch my whole life. You can see if I'm a genuine person or not. You can see if, you know, you can kind of watch me. I can watch myself. I can go back and watch myself. Other people, I don't know their family. I don't know what they've been through. I don't know what they lying about. I don't know what they not lying about. And that has been the scariest thing for me. In 2019, early on, I asked God to reveal who was genuine in my life and who was not, who was meant to go to the next level for me, who I should be keeping around. And people start dropping like flies. And it was very hurtful to me, but you know, that's what I asked for. And when you ask God for something and he gives you what you asked for, I don't think I was prepared for that. Everybody's intentions are not as pure and genuine as mine. So I, you know, ran into a few bad apples in 2019 that were toxic, that drained the fucking life out of me, that I feel like I poured into their cup and they didn't pour into mine, and it left me with an empty cup. I feel like I went into a quarter life crisis. I feel like I lost myself, and now 2020 I am rebuilding myself back up to be a better person with all the knowledge that I learned in 2019. I just thought I was a good judge of people's character and like what they're capable of, and I can't judge. I just don't know what people are capable of. I was in a situation where I didn't know how the fuck I was gonna get up out this apartment. Like, real talk. The person shattered my phone to pieces, like bent it, shattered it. I tried to lock myself in the bathroom. They were trying to get in. It was a scary experience for me, and I got out of that situation because they didn't know that I could FaceTime on my iMac, my big desktop computer, and it's just scary. Okay, don't want to talk about it anymore. It's just scary. I just remember also being in my bed right here. Behind this camera is my door to my balcony, and I just remember, it doesn't even matter what I remember. It's just, I was in a difficult situation that didn't end great, and I feel like that was like the first hit, like the first big hit of just emotionally me being destroyed as a person, like trying to pick up the pieces. Like, how do you pick up the pieces to that? The next thing is I think when things in my life are going on, I always lean on like my career and social media. It's my happy place, it's my go-to place. And in this time, like at the same time, I had been signed with my network, Style Hall, for 6 years. They went out of business. I don't even know, like, what? They gave us like a 30-day notice. I'm like, what? So that's when I ended up having to go to a lot of meetings, and I had to find another network to sign with, blah, 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 blah. It was just so much going on in my life, personally, that I was trying to deal with, and I feel like that made me not post as much, which is kind of weird for me because I normally post a lot. You guys know, like, I be on it with the posting, and this year I couldn't. I just couldn't. I tried my best to pick myself up. I also in 2019 got into a literal fight, like a physical fight with someone that I considered a friend, like years of friendship, and that hurt. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what is going on? I feel like 2019 sucked the freaking life out of me. Like, I feel like I can go through some things and bounce back. My bounce back is like, I can be sad and then, all right, we're cutting that shit off. Like, I just cut it off and then it's over. And then I'm like, okay, moving on to the next thing. My toxic traits. That's very toxic. Very toxic. Because I don't deal with anything. I just act like it didn't happen and move on. And I feel like all the things in 2019 that happened, it happened and I just move on and try to cover it up and fill it with a void, or fill it with something else, or maybe I need to go on a trip, or maybe I need to move, or maybe whatever my heart desires. And I feel like 2020, I want to focus on finding myself. I want to focus on happiness. I want to do things that make me happy. I just want change. I don't like the way that my 2019 went. So for 2020, I want to make changes. I have my business goals and stuff that I want to do. That's kind of already set. My calendar kind of is already lined up with the events and travel plans. And, you know, I have my manager here in New York, and that's going really great. That's the one thing that I can say, okay? Business is going great. I have something to be thankful for, okay? I do. But personally, I want to get Jayla together. I would love to bring you guys along this journey with me of my morning routine, things that I do in the morning that make me feel good, things that make me feel good, places that are good, places that make me feel good, whatever that means. I just want to find it, and I want to do it, and I want to experiment with it. And I'm at this place where I went through all that in 2019. I feel like I went through a quarter life crisis. I feel like I lost myself, and now I want to get back to, I wish I could say I want to get back to a version of Jayla, but I don't feel like I don't have any place that I want to get back to. So it's kind of like, just, you know, I'm older now, just stepping into the adult version of myself, and being a better person, and really finding that happy place in life. I want to find that happy place in life. Yes! See? Okay? Business is booming. I just got an email that's a green light on a project that I'm working on that I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about. And the other day I got my notepad and I just jotted down all the things that I want to do for 2020, all the projects that I want to pick back up on, all the things that I want to work on. I just wrote down everything. I guess I can go over a few of them with you guys when I find my notepad. Hold on. Okay, so I'm a writer. I have to write down everything. I have to have my to-do list in my notes. I have to have my calendar, everything. Then I also have to have a dry erase board calendar, because I need to write it down and I need to see it on an everyday basis. But I have some exciting things that I want to pick back up on, and new projects and all of that. Actually, super excited to talk about some of these goals and the things that I want to do for 2020. So the first thing that I want to do that I've been working on is I want to relaunch my book, Pretty and Educated. It's all about college, a girl's guide to everything college. And I published that book my junior year of college. So I published it my junior year. That means my senior year, I didn't talk about in the book. Life after college, I didn't talk about in the book. So I want to add more chapters to my book and relaunch it with a new cover. I want to go on a HBCU tour. I would love to do homecoming. So around next October is a lot of the HBCU's homecoming, and I would love to do a HBCU tour. I also would like to speak at more colleges. I have a few colleges lined up for spring semester, like coming up, that I'll be at. So make sure you guys follow me on my social media, Instagram, Jayla Koriyan, so you are in the end of where I'll be at. Might be popping up at your school. I'm also working on music, and this part about me, I feel like maybe it shocks some people, but girl, I'm everything. Like, I feel like I'm educated, I can turn up, I can party, I can have a good time, I can still be in the meetings, I can handle the deals, I can do anything I put my mind to, honestly, like anything. So I'm working on a single, and I want to release a project. I'm super excited for my music project because I've been doing video content for years, like for years. So this is just a new form of expressing myself, and it's fun. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I like music. In my everyday life, I listen to music all the time. Like when new songs come out, I got my little playlist. The next thing that I jotted down is I want to work with an athletic brand. So prior to 2019, I did not go to the gym. I did not go to the gym. What is a gym? What are we doing at the gym? And why do we have to go? But it's the best thing that I could have ever got into because it makes me feel really good in the morning. I love the way that my body looks. I love my favorite part about working out is seeing the results, like my abs. I love doing core. I love working on core, and I love working on legs. So I want to be more consistent. I did fall off after the summertime, but I'm back in there, and I want to work with an athletic brand. So that's going to be fun. I know that that's one of the things I'm going to do in 2020 because I'm already on it. Now the next thing, I don't know if this is going to happen in 2020, but I want to go back to school and get my master's. I've said this. My hands are in so many other projects, and I currently, do social media full-time as my career. Getting my master's degree would definitely be like, for me, it would be just something else under my belt. I do not need to get another degree for the things that I do now. I looked at a lot of programs, master degree programs, especially in social media. I think for me, getting my master's degree would literally just mean that when I'm older, if I want to teach at a university, teach business, entrepreneurship, whatever, when I'm older, I have the degrees under my belt, and the options are, endless. It also means more money with speaking engagements, more money in that aspect of things. So 100% want to go back and get my master's. I wrote it down because I still have to take the GRE. I can do a video on the schools that I've been looking at. It's been like five or six programs that I really truly am interested in because I've already done my research on schools. Don't know when that is actually happening because I'm working on so many other things, but it is something important to me. I also wrote down, like, I don't want negative people. I don't want negative energy. I want to guard my heart. I want real, genuine people around me. Oh, okay. 3 other things that I want to work on. The next thing that I wrote down that I'm super excited about is I want to launch my own fashion collection with a fashion company or boutique. This also has been talked about in 2019. A lot of the things that I'm talking about right now have already been started. The process been started in 2019, and the process has already been started. A lot of these things are making them come to life and making sure I have the right team behind it and the right people that are going to make sure that all the things that I want to do can be executed. The biggest lesson I learned in 2019 is that, one, you need a team, but you need the right team. You need the right people that can execute, and you need the right people that believe in your brand and believe in what you are doing. The next thing that I wrote down is I want to release merch in 2020. I have a list of different merch that I was thinking about releasing, so just coming up with all of those ideas. And then with the merch, the last thing that I have been working on and I want to continue to work on is my digital courses and ebooks. I have been thinking about doing a mentorship program, but I have to build that out. Like, I have to build that out. I have to build all of this out so that it actually makes sense. It's functioning. So 2020 is the build out of all my ideas. I want them to all come to life. So I've been in meetings about this. I am communicating it more. I am making sure that I'm doing the right steps for these things to be done right. And I'm super excited. I also have video ideas and stuff that I wrote down. I have some videos that I feel like you guys would really like, that I've just been thinking about. And another thing is I want to be better with my beauty channel. I just feel like I don't post on there. I don't post on there. I don't talk about it. But I feel like, I do my hair, I do my makeup. I want to get more back into doing fashion content. I used to really love that. Like, my main channel, It's what I started with on YouTube 10 years ago, and I would do my hair on there, and I would do get ready with me's, and I just want to get back to doing that fun content, because to me that was the most fun content. Of course, here on my vlog channel, I'm going to continue having vlogs because I'm going to continue to go on trips, and yeah, those are like all the things that I can think of, right, that I wrote out when I was thinking right at this moment that I want to do. For me, looking at this piece of paper with my thoughts and my ideas and the things that I want to do and I want to accomplish, I'm going to be praying over this. I'm going to be praying over my business, praying over the things that I touch and the people that I work on with launching these projects, because next year I want to reflect on this video, and I really want to say, you know, see what I accomplished. I feel like I'm very hardworking, I'm very driven. I don't feel like any of these things I can't do. Overall, I'm super excited about accomplishing the things that I want to accomplish for 2020. I'm excited for the year. I'm excited for my fresh start. I'm excited for what I'm about to do. And I hope you guys, you know, come with me on this journey. I just personally am trying to be the best person that I can be and put out the best content that I can, and learn more about myself and just grow. And with growing, you know, everything isn't going to always be, you know, peaches, hearts, and butterflies. Things happen in life. I'm real. I live a real life. Things happen. I fuck up. I make mistakes. And that's just what makes me human as well. So I'm just super excited. I feel like I'm walking into 2020 with good energy. The people that needed to be cut off were cut off. I feel like I have a clear headspace. I feel like I'm excited, and I haven't been excited in a while, so I feel like I'm excited, and I can't wait for this journey, 2020. It's going to be all about finding happiness and what makes me happy, and doing the things that make me happy, and working on these ideas. I don't want to ramble too much about, you know, this stuff, because I know I have to put in a lot of work, and I have to put in the work to see the results. But I hope you guys come along with me on the journey of happiness, and my video content. So in the comment section, let me know what are some of your goals that you have set for 2020, and what is something that you learned from 2019. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.
Scary thoughts, I got scary thoughts. Lost control, now I'm taking charge. Breaking bills, friends breaking off.